Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to those who are new here. My name's Georgia and today we're going to be doing my fake tan routine. Before we get into the video, please hit the subscribe button down below and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video. Let's get into it. So, I'm going to be doing a full fake tan routine. I was going to start this video like after I've tanned and with a bit of makeup so I look quite glam, but I thought no. It's time for a full transformation. I'm looking pale. I've got my hair in braids because I'd like it to be a little bit wavy tomorrow once it's dry. So yeah, let's just get into it. If you guys have been following me on Instagram for a little while, you would have seen a couple of months ago that I had a fake tan disaster. Basically, I just came out in loads of rashes. I had them down my arms and on my legs and they burned and they were itchy and it was just horrible. I don't know what really caused it. It was a fake tan that I've always used. I'm not going to like slag the brand off or anything because I don't think it's anything against the brand. I did a bit of research and it says like if you've been using a certain brand of fake tan for a while that can happen, so maybe just my body reacted better, I don't know. Anyway, since then I've been on the hunt for a new fake tan, something that was gentle on my skin but also gave a really nice dark deep colour because I do like a very tanned tan. That is when I found my holy grail products. So Isle of Paradise products, I love them. Love, love, love. I wouldn't say they're pricey, but they're around the $19.99 mark, I think it was. Yeah. I'd say they range from between £15 to £25, I think. Don't quote me on that. I will link these products down below and put prices and everything for you guys. But yeah. They are, I just love them. Love, love, love. The products which I use, these are brand new bottles. I just went to Boots today and bought them. I love a fresh bottle of fake tan. I've got the Dark Glow Clear Self Tanning Mousse, Dark Self Tanning Water, and the Dark Self Tanning Drops Face and Body. I love them all. I just love all the products. I like to use them all together. I think they're really good. So yeah, I know other people mix different brands when using their tan. They use like one brand for face, one brand for body. I just really like this brand and I really like all of their products. They're a little bit different to your traditional fake tans. They do a tan with a guide colour, I think. However, I use the one without a guide colour. I've been tanning now, since I was like 14, 15, so it's like 10 years. I've used every brand on the market. You name it, I've tried it because I love fake tan. But I feel like I'm at a stage in my life where I don't want to be orange anymore. Back in the day, I did like an orange colour, and I'm not about that life anymore. And I do think these tans give you a really nice, radiant, natural glow. I use this one. It doesn't have a guide colour. So like traditional fake tans, they have that like brown, orange, green, sometimes guide colour. Which is essentially just a colour. It washes off. That's not actually part of the fake tan. That will wash off. That's why you get a lot of run in the shower, like a lot of brown running water in the shower. Because they have the guide colour, so when you are applying the fake tan you can obviously see where you've put the tan, which is a really good thing. But obviously this comes off on your clothes and onto the, your bed sheets and stuff. And I feel like I'm at a stage in my life where I've kind of mastered it and I can do it without the guide colour. That's just my little bit on guide colours. Something without a guide colour isn't for everybody. If you're new to fake tan, I do suggest a guide colour because it is just easier and you can see what you're doing. You're going to come out with a good colour and yeah. But these are also really easy to use. They're really nice products. So even if you are a first timer, I do recommend these. So, first things first, before I apply my fake tan, I've had a bath already. I've scrubbed. I actually shaved my legs and my underarms yesterday. I don't like to do it the same day I tan because I feel like my pores are more open. That's when you get like the little brown spots because the tan goes in your pores. So I did that yesterday. Yeah, I've had a bath. I used the like scrubby mitts, exfoliating gloves to just buff over all my body. I don't actually have any fake tan on at the moment. This is just my natural colour. Quite pale, I'm quite fair. I use the exfoliating gloves just to get off all the dead skin so that I'm nice and soft. And then what I do from here is I will moisturise my whole body, let that sink in. So that has sunk in for a good 3 to 4 hours. I don't like to moisturize and then tan straight away because your skin can be a bit oily. That tan isn't going to absorb into your skin as well, I don't think, personally. So I just like to moisturize a good couple of hours before I fake tan. One thing I will do right before fake tanning is moisturize my elbows. I like to moisturize here. I find that gets a little bit dry just on the edge of my armpits, my knees, my ankles. That's about it, really. I think that's all like sort of dry spots, you know, like just areas where fake tan will gather and it won't look as natural. But yeah, let's get into the tanning. First things first, I've put my little headband on and I've just tucked my braids into it so they're not dangling on my back. For the purpose of this video, I'm wearing a strapless bra. Usually I would be totally naked when I fake tan. I do look a bit naked, so I'm just going to try and keep it up here for you guys to see. To start off, I actually do my face first. A lot of people save their face for last. However, I do it first because you need to wash your hands after you've done your face drops. I just use a face moisturizer. I use this simple regeneration age-resistant night cream. Ooh. You apply the self-tanning drops to your moisturizer. The thing I like about the face drops is you can control the sort of colour of your tan. Like 1 to 2 drops would be really, really light. Then you've got like 3 to 4, 5 to 6, like however many drops you want to put in. And I believe you can put, here we are, add 1 to 12 drops to your favourite moisturiser and mix together and apply to skin. So obviously 12 drops, you're going to be really dark. It's very much about the colour you want, and it's very, you know, you've got a bit of control over it. I do go for the dark face tan because I feel like I probably use about 3 to 4 drops. But if I was using a medium or the light colour, I might be using maybe like 5 to 6, 7 to 8 in the light. So I think going for the dark and using less drops is going to make the product last longer. It just makes it a bit more affordable. Let's crack on with my face. So I just get a small amount of moisturiser, like so, and then I'm going to apply my drops. Oh, like so. So I'm gonna go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I want quite a nice glow. 5 to 6 drops, just rub it in like that, rub it all over my face. I don't worry too much about the eyebrows, just blend that into the neck because I'm going to get it off them in a second. I like to just brush over my ears slightly. Make sure it's really rubbed in, and voila, that is my face tan. Top tip for you at this stage, I just put a little bit of micellar water on a little cotton bed and I'm just going to brush that over my eyebrows, just because I don't want them, I find your eyebrows can get quite orange, don't want that to happen. So I just brush that through my eyebrows. Just to make sure they're not going to go orange. Next stage. So this is where I'm going to use self-tanning mousse. Here I use a velvet mitt. I like a double-sided one. The Isle of Paradise do their own mitt, but it's not double-sided. So I use this one. It is a Bondi Sands mitt, just like the double-sided, so then it doesn't go on the back of your hands. Plus I've put this in the washing machine and it's come out like brand new. So I really recommend this mitt. What I will do is just do in my bowl. So I've just got 2 pumps on my mitt like that, and that is just where I rub it onto my arms. I try to avoid the elbows and the armpits for the time being, just sort of go around them, because I'm going to buff them in. So when I've got the most product on my mitt, I don't want to straighten on my elbow because that's where it's going to concentrate. So now that the product's sort of rubbed in, that's when I go over my elbow. And I just swap the mitts, 2 pumps, and I do my other arm. Hear that child shaking outside? I do apologise if there's noise, it's just so hot in here, I've had to have the windows open. Now that I've got rid of most of the product, I'm just going to go over the armpits, elbows, and just make sure it's all rubbed in. Then chest, again, 2 pumps. I'm just going to go in like so, making sure I get over the shoulders, up my neck. Just making sure that's really, really blended. Like so. Okay, before I carry on with the rest of my body, I'm going to show you my hands. For my hands, I get a brush, just like a buffing brush like this. This is a Real Techniques one. And what I do is I take the water, I just do a couple of pumps of the water onto here. And then I just go over my hands like so. Just do a claw and make sure it's really rubbed in all the cracks on my knuckles. Go around my wrist here, just to make sure that's really blended in nicely. Like so. I'm just going to do the same on the other side. Make a claw. Wrist. Just make sure that is well blended. I'm going to go over my elbows. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with the rest of my body and I will show you my legs when I get to my legs. So what I will do here now is just put 1 pump onto my mitt like so. I'm just going to rub this into my calf, my lower leg, under the knee, like so. From there I take my brush and the water spray and I just do 1, 2, 3 onto the brush. I then go around my ankle, over my toes and the top of my foot, and around the other side and the back of my ankle. Just to make sure that is all really nicely blended. I then just go over my knee like so, and I'll do the same on the other leg. From there I'll just put on some loose pyjamas. I've chosen dark ones. Even though there is no guide colour, it shouldn't really transfer. I just choose dark ones anyway. And that is all it is. It's so quick, so easy, so simple. My last and final step is I get a cotton wool pad. I've got these little reusable ones. Any sort of cotton pad will do. Just put a little bit of micellar water on the pad. And I just run that over the palms of my hands. Just in case. I shouldn't have had any tan get on there, but you can never be too careful. Just do that over both of my palms. And voila. That is literally it, guys. It's so easy. Obviously it's still look really pale now because this is going to develop. It's 5 o'clock now. I'll probably just leave this on overnight so that I get the best tan. I usually sleep in my tan. So I'll come back tomorrow and show you guys before I wash it off and the finished look. Okay guys, it is bedtime, hence why it's probably a little bit dark in here. But I don't really know if you can tell, but it's dark already. It's now like 11 o'clock. I'm just going to go to bed in this and wash it off tomorrow. So I've had my shower and here's my tan. I think it's a lovely colour. Obviously this is bedhead. I'm going to take these out and hopefully they're all wavy, put a bit of makeup on, come back, discuss a couple more things and show you just my finished look. So here we go. I've got a bit of crazy hair now, taking it out of my braids. It's a lot going on, but the tan has turned out so well. I did have a mishap on my fingers here. I think I picked up the mitt. Honestly, it's such a nice natural glow. And I think like if I was going out, I'd maybe do a second coat tonight so that it's like really quite dark. But I do think this is dark enough. I like to be orange, what can I say? So you guys asked me some questions over on my Instagram just regarding tan. So let's answer a few. Can I apply the drops with my SPF? So the face drops, I personally wouldn't, just because I think maybe it would dilute the SPF. I mean, I don't know the science behind it. I don't know if that's even true. But yeah, there might be like oils and stuff in whatever drops you're using. I think maybe they might attract the sun. No, I would just stick to normal moisturiser, maybe like an after sun. You know, like if you're on holiday, maybe you could put it on of an evening with your after sun. But in terms of SPF, I personally wouldn't. I like my SPF to keep its integrity. They're all pretty much the same sort of questions, so these are the two that stuck out to me. Fake tan removal. How do you do it? I only have shower. I only have shower? I only shower. I don't really, unless I really need to sit in the bath and scrub, I just don't find I need to with this tan. I exfoliate and moisturise throughout the week, even when I've got fake tan on. I know some people just wouldn't exfoliate when they've got fake tan on, but I think it promotes the renewal of new cells. It keeps your tan intact, if that, I don't know if that's the scientific term. Yeah, and keep moisturising to keep the tan. So you want to keep your skin really hydrated because that's what's going to make your tan last longer. When your skin gets a bit dry and flaky, that's when you're going to go patchy and start to get that like tiger bread skin, you know? So I would just keep exfoliating, keep moisturising, even with a fresh coat of tan, and then I would use the water. So like when my tan starts to go, it's going to go off my hands first, it's going to go off my face first. I keep reapplying the drops of my moisturiser over night time, just maybe sort of every other day, maybe 3 to 4 drops, not as many as 5 to 6, which I would usually use when I'm applying a fresh coat. And then I would use the self-tanning water to just top up my hands, because obviously you wash your hands a lot more. Just use this on your brush, and maybe just over night time when you do your face, apply that to your hands or wherever you really need it, wherever it's sort of gone patchy. And I think your tan will last a lot longer. Yeah. And I personally I don't feel like I need to sit in the bath and scrub myself red raw, which I have done in the past with other tans. As long as you exfoliate and moisturise regularly, sort of every day, every other day, moisturise every day, exfoliate every other day, your tan is going to fade nicely and last longer. I know that seems like it would do the total opposite, but genuinely, I do think doing that, it will make your tan last a lot longer. And just keep your skin hydrated, drink lots of water, and that will also help your fake tan. So yeah, that is my fake tan video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up because that will help me a lot. Subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more fake tan and stuff, head over to my Instagram, which I've linked down below, where you can find tanning highlights with all my sort of fake tan tips, and you'll see me touching up this throughout the week and see the process of my tan. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.